Hey guys, right, so I just want to do a quick video just because Beachbody have brought out some new snack bars. So we have the chocolate cherry almond and we have the peanut butter chocolate. So when they said that they were bringing these out, at first I was a bit apprehensive. Kind of nowadays I don't generally put processed food into my stomach because of all the stomach issues that I've had. I kind of avoid any processed foods like the plague because of all the added extras in it. And although I knew Beachbody's products are amazing, I was still a bit like, will they be able to do a bar that's healthy, that hasn't got lots of sugar in it? I don't know. So anyway, I did my research and obviously I bought some. So what I thought I would do is, like, I found actually when I was doing my research on snack bars that I was shocked. I was shocked at what I found, to be honest. So what I did is I bought some comparisons. So I bought the Naked Bar, the Eat Natural, and I bought a Trek bar. So these snack bars are kind of the ones that are regularly available in petrol stations and supermarkets, and these are the ones that I would always think, right, these are my healthy options. So you've got all the chocolates out there, but then there's these ones as the healthy options, and I have always bought these as an alternative to the chocolate bars, because obviously they're sold and marketed as a healthier option. So kind of when I looked into it, I'll kind of go through them one by one and kind of explain what I've found, but I have got some notes just so I remember. So kind of these Naked bars. Now there's different flavours. I like some flavours, didn't like all the flavours. They're quite small, aren't they? But they are 100% natural, so that is a bonus for the ingredients that's in there. They do contain mainly fruits and nuts because obviously they are all natural, and they are quite substantial. So when I've eaten them, like it has filled a hole. I've been quite happy, like I've been content to my next meal or whatever I'm going to do. But a negative of it is the content of sugar. So kind of when I was doing my research and I looked kind of online at all the different flavours, not just this one, but nearly all of them are made of 50% of dates. So, and then on top of that, there's another 10 to 15% of raisins in there. So on average, there's about 14 to 15 grams of sugar per bar. In this little bar, there's 14 to 15 grams of sugar. So if that's equivalent to teaspoons, that is like 4 teaspoons worth of sugar just in this little bar. And I know it's natural sugar, so I know that that's the case, but kind of the danger of having this much sugar is like, it's likely to make you just crave more sugar. So all the sugar is coming from the dates and the raisins, but having this much in it, it'll just make you crave more, and then you'll just build up a preference for more of a sweet tooth, and then you'll just want sweet kind of flavoured foods all the time. So they are super high in sugar. So then we've got the Eat Natural bar. So the sugar content, let's have a look. In this one is 8.4, and this is for a 45 gram of bar. So this bar is bigger than this one, as you can see, more substantial. But kind of in some of the flavours, so in the flavour in the hazelnut and apricot flavour, which is actually my favourite, and I couldn't find it to do kind of the video, but in that one there's 10.8 grams of sugar in a little bar, and that is actually more sugar than in 2 fingers of a Kit Kat. Can you believe that? It's in more fingers than 2 fingers in a Kit Kat. So, and like, it's just more, and it's more calorific than a bag of Maltesers. So it's got more sugar than 2 sticks of Kit Kat, and it's got more calories than a bag of Maltesers. So in this bar alone, it has got 230 calories. And in the Naked bar, let's have a look. How many calories is in it? It has got 135. So we're doing a bit better for the calories on the Naked bar. 229 calories on this one. So it is, and it's got a lot of soya products in. So there's a big debate about soya. Don't know if you've read about it, but is soya good for you? Is it not? You know, and you know, there's a lot of argument regarding the reproductive system for males and females with the amount of soya that they have in their diet. And that has a lot of soya in it. So basically, with the amount of calories, the amount of sugars, and it does have 10 grams of protein, so it is classed as high protein, but it's kind of not a snack just to pick up and eat like I have, and like a bit mindlessly of, oh, I'll just have one of them. That's a healthy option, because actually it's not that healthy. So then we've got the Trek bar. So again, we've got 10 grams of protein in it. So because of the protein, we will feel fuller for longer, which is a bonus. The dates make up nearly half of the ingredients. So again, it accounts for, because it's got a lot of dates in, it accounts for kind of 30 grams of sugar around-ish. And it has fibre in it, so it is good for the digestive system, so that is a bonus. But it contains all the sugar recommended for an adult in a day. All the sugar that contains. So kind of from the World Health Organization, every day males are meant to have around 37.5 grams of sugar in their diet, and women are meant to have about 25 grams in their diet. So if you have one of these, any of these that I've been talking about up to now, there is a lot of sugar. 21.1 grams of sugar just in that bar. So if I ate that bar, that is pretty much my daily allowance of sugar gone. Can you believe that? Like, I was fascinated when I was doing this, reading about it and thinking, should I buy the new bars? Like, what's going to be the difference? These are on the market. These are cheaper on the market. You know, like, is there going to be much difference? There's the same amount of protein, you know, all this. And actually, like, it's unreal when you look at it, like the amount of calories and the amount of sugars that are in them. And although they're natural, that's a lot of sugar and that's a lot of calories just for a little bar through the day. So, Beachbody, I've just brought these out. So we've got the peanut butter chocolate and we've got the chocolate cherry almond. I was going to say I was going to taste them for the video for you, but I couldn't resist having one. So I got them yesterday and I've tried them both already. And I have to say, I don't really have a preference of which one I like. They're both delicious. Preference for me is that this doesn't compare. I mean, the size-wise, we've got the difference in size, but I didn't really enjoy eating those. It was just that I had to eat them because they were a snack. Whereas these ones, they feel substantial. You know, that they're tasty, they're nice, and they include lots of different ingredients. So we've got kind of whey protein crisps, which obviously give you the amino acids that you need. We've got chocolate in there, but it is from cocoa beans, so it is natural again, so it's a natural sugar. We've got nut butters in there, which gives us our protein and our fibre. We've got pea protein crisps, which is considered a quality plant-based protein source to help support muscle protein. And then there's no trans fats, there's no artificial colours, there's no artificial preservatives, and there's no soya, which is obviously that big debate kind of with the soya products. So it is gluten-free. Obviously that was a big thing for me. Are they going to be gluten-free? Am I going to be able to taste them? And I have to say, like, all of the ingredients that are on there, I would be able to put into Google and I would be able to look at it. So it's got cane sugar, so it's a natural sugar that's in there. It's a natural sweetener. So kind of calorie wise, we are looking at, where's the per bar? So the chocolate cherry almond will go for, so it's got chocolate in, it's got nuts in, nuts can be high in calories, chocolate can be high in calories. Let's have a look. So per bar, we've got 35 grams and 151 calories. So if you remember, we had, that compares to this, which is 225 calories. And then we've got the Trek bar, which looks at 203 calories. So this is 150 calories for the same kind of size bar. And then of which sugars is 1.8. It's got 10 grams of protein in, 10 grams of carbohydrates, but the sugar content is only 6 grams. Only 6 grams. So because of all the natural products that are in the bars, there is a slight difference between them both. So there's only 5 grams of sugar in this one, 6 grams of, so 5 grams of sugar in the peanut butter, and 6 grams of sugar in the chocolate cherry almond. But either way, but the calories are the same. Yeah, so they're both 151 calories. Put them the right way around for you. So they're both 151 calories. So either way, kind of, because of all the good nutritional products that are in here, and the way it's been processed, and the way that you know, Beachbody take pride and make sure that you get the best kind of nutrition possible, because all it's about is about healthy eating, exercising, looking after your body, fueling your body in the correct way, so that it's fed and nutritious, and it's not about kind of just eating things and products that you perceive as healthy. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm really guilty of it. And I always perceive them as healthy. But actually, when you compare them to others now, I just think it's amazing. And honestly, the taste of these, wipe the floor with these. So even the fact, like, if you buy these and put them in your kids' lunch boxes, or, you know, you let your children snack on them because they're a healthier option, these would be a much healthier option, and they taste much better than these. Honestly, you've got to try them to believe me. But, you know, they're good for all the family. It's not just kind of, oh, I work out, I can eat these snack bars. It's you know, they're low in calories, they're good value nutrition, there's not a lot of sugar, they're not going to make you crave sugar, it's not going to cause any damage to your body, it's not full of dates and things that are so high in natural sugar that will make you crave it, you know. So it honestly, like, I am honestly truly gobsmacked that researching into these and then finding these, like, I'm amazed. I honestly am. Like, it's wrong that these are marketed at such kind of a healthy alternative to chocolate, when you think actually some of them have just as much sugar or just as much calories in than a bar of chocolate does. But because in our minds we think, oh, that's easy, that's got a wrapper on that says, oh, it's high in protein and it's good for you, it's got nuts in and it's got things like that in, is wrong. It really is wrong. But I mean, I've been guilty of it too. So I just want to do the video just to explain it all. They are super, super delicious. And I hope kind of it's give you a bit of insight and made you think twice kind of when you go into the supermarkets or you go into the petrol station and you're going to pick something up healthy that's quick and simple, because that's what the snack bars are all about, aren't they? No matter what snack bars there are around, it's all about convenience food when you're rushing out the door or you've got kids screaming wanting something to eat and you want to give them something quick and you want to give them something healthy. Well, although these are not as cheap as some of these ones on the shop shelves, easy for me to say, these are delicious. I am converted. I can't believe that I even kind of questioned the fact that would they be able to make them healthier than kind of ones on the market. I obviously need to do my research more about that kind of food, but because I'd avoided that food for so long, I wasn't looking into it, you know. So anyway, I hope that's been informative and I hope you've learned a few things. Think twice, have a look at the sugar content, have a look at the calories. Next time you go and pick up a healthy bar and do some comparisons yourself, you'll be shocked. All right, if you've got any questions, pop a comment below or send me a message and I will be happily discuss it. Or if you want to try a bar, I'll happily send you some. See you later.